Now let's just change gears for a second and talk about the definition of a freak off. Because this comment is really what made me stop and go, this person's right. Are any of us questioning what a freak off was in 2008 versus 2018? Like, Ditty wasn't the same person in 2008 as he was in 2018. Wasn't he even still puffy in 2008? Like, didn't he change a whole person? So it's worth saying, if your money and your popularity and your status grew in those 10 years, then perhaps your control and your freak-offs grew as well. Perhaps they got out of control into something others might start feeling uncomfortable with. Who knows? I'm speculating. Let me read you the comment. It says, I think freak-offs got worse and worse, and the abuse, ... 10 years in every way, all of it got worse. And I agree with that. Then we just kind of go on, and the comment section just keeps kind of repeating itself. Abuse will create a false impression to most who don't know what it's like. And that's a whole nother thing, is a lot of people, even Justin Bieber said it, you're so naive and you don't really understand the depth of what you're looking at. That's what he had said about Cassie. Like, he knew that there was some things that didn't feel right, but he didn't understand how to correlate the patterns of what he was looking at. And if you've never been, you really wouldn't know. And it does take a while for people to catch up. Then the next one, back to the TMZ conspiracy. I'm convinced TMZ's on Diddy's payroll. And the next comment is written in all caps, and it says, consent once is not consent forever, ! The moment she said, as long as we both want them, the freak-offs that is, all bets were off. And there was actually somebody who came to his defense on that with a reply that says, maybe Puff didn't want to do them sometimes. Even though you don't want to do something, you can still give consent. Maybe she wasn't in the mood, and he talked her into it. If that's the case, then every man in the world should be locked up. LOL. Let's just move on, shall we? It kind of seems like you're telling it. Anyway. Next comment. And before Cassie was Kim, does anybody remember her? 16 replies on that. I'm not even going to touch it because we already know we've been through this. Now everybody's speculating that there's some foul play between what actually happened to Kim Porter and what he's saying happened to Kim Porter, as in pneumonia. And let's just say forensics has come far. So if they really wanted to dig into that, they could if they wanted to.